Bubbly Steve is available for pre-order at shopclownfish.com. That's shopclownfish.com. You've got less than a month to pre-order this 15-inch plushie. Check them out. I can't even get mad anymore. Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Netflix's other He-Man show. There were two shows. There's Kevin Smith's Revelation, which was billed as a sequel to the original Masters of the Universe, and it is not.
All the tie-in stuff with He-Man.
Right.
So there really isn't much He-Man. And now we have this Netflix and Mattel masterpiece.
Yeah, this is the new Masters of the Universe reboot. It's a CG show. It's aimed at kids. It is very different from anything we've seen.
No, it's not very different from anything we've seen. It's basically what they did with She-Ra. I'm just going to say, it's like what they did with She-Ra, guys. It is another show, and they stuck a He-Man coat of paint on it, which it is what it is, and that's fine.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we're going to talk about the trailer. We're going to talk about this show, and you can start to see the potential Mattel and Netflix mandates here, because there are some similarities between Masters of the Universe Revelation and this new He-Man show. And it does seem like basically doing He-Man as they did He-Man in the 1980s is too problematic for Netflix.
Right.
So we got to make sure we either sideline He-Man completely or surround He-Man with enough diverse cast members
who are also masters of the universe.
So it's not just this big, strong white guy having all the power. You know, I'm just saying, like, you want to peel the layers back and look at it. I honestly do think that was a discussion that Mattel and Netflix probably had. Like, how do we bring hyper-masculine He-Man to current year? And the answer is you don't.
No, you do, but you make sure he understands that his masculinity is, he has to put him in his place, that he's only one of many.
Yeah, and that was another through line too, is the concept of it being a champion, a mantle. That both in Revelation, so you can swap out He-Man for somebody else and they can be the defender of Grayskull. And also in this show, they talk about right out of the gate, you know, the champion. Anybody with the sword basically has the power, and this Big Hero 6 type team.
It's very Big Hero 6.
They say they all have the power.
It reminds me of the She-Ra thing too, because the animation is better though. The She-Ra show. There's no question there. But this whole idea of you have the characters in name and kind of in powers. Well, not even the characters in name, because it's friends. The new masters aren't even like the normal ones.
Oh God, they're gonna call them like Team He-Man, He Squad.
I was like, all I keep getting is best friend squad off of this.
Pretty much.
And then you have him like, I can't use the sword. He. You know, like we did. You know, it with She-Ra. To me, it's just a whole other show they wanted to do, and they knew it wouldn't work, so we'll just slap He-Man on it. Yes. I just can't wait for everybody to complain and then say about, you know, all you people hate this show. Your old show was made to sell toys. Yeah, so is this one.
Yeah, toys were already out. People are finding them in stores.
This is made to sell toys.
Yeah.
So if you like this new one and you have a problem with the old one, you can't take that. Well, it's just made to sell toys. You can just shove that where the sun don't shine, because so is this one.
We're going to talk about it. So before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 231,000 subs. Thank you for the support.
Sorry.
We do talk about Masters of the Universe and She-Ra because we are fans of the OG series.
And the 2002.
And the 2002, which was, in my opinion, one of the best reboots ever of an 80s franchise. I would say I'd put Thundercats 2011 in that same
Well, that's around the same
category.
era. This isn't the new era of where the only way to reboot something is to shit on the original and tell the original fans they're garbage and they don't like it.
Now, disclaimer on this show, this is the He Squad, or whatever they're going to call them. He-Man's surrounded by...
Yeah, these aren't the normal characters, guys.
No. So there are a couple things that could potentially be going on here. Now, the first thing you're going to notice if you watch the trailer, and we're not going to play a lot of the trailer, but if you watch it, is it looks nothing like Masters of the Universe. Nothing. Eternia is like some cyberpunk wasteland now. The only connective tissue is we have a kid named Adam with Cringer, and we have a Skeletor who is Keldor.
Yeah, and then when he uses the sword, Castle Grayskull comes out of the ground. I have to laugh, though, when I see Adam, because he looks just like your character designs for your original Shadowbinders.
Oh, kind of, yeah.
When you had, what was his name?
Oh, Andrew.
Andrew. Yeah. He looks like the original Andrew character designs.
I mean, yeah, Castle Grayskull is just
Castle
like
Grayskull.
Yeah. So, look, there's a couple things going on here. One, this could actually be, it could be like Beast Wars or Batman Beyond, where it actually is a sequel that takes place in the far future of Eternia, and this is a different Adam, maybe a descendant of.
I don't think so, because it's Keldor and Adam. I think I'm just shooting that down right now.
Yeah, okay.
He's his Uncle Keldor.
Okay, I'm just, at least they kept that.
Yeah, so there's no way it's in the future.
Oh yeah, at least it's Keldor, and it's not, Skeletor comes from a race of skeleton people, and he's bad because his wife and daughter got killed or whatever, and I'm like, that's what the comic book, the Revelation comic book.
Is that what they did?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I knew they did something different, but I didn't give a shit or want to spend the energy on getting mad to go look. I just didn't care. I just figured you want to dump some litter, on it and call it a day.
Dump some litter on it. So, yeah, so it's possible this is actually a roundabout sequel. It is designed for kids. They're being very upfront that it is for a new audience. It's not a continuation of the old show, which is the biggest mistake I think they made with Revelation.
I think so too.
Was this is a direct continuation of the original show for hardcore fans.
About He-Man.
And they kill him off in the first episode. Spoiler.
So, I mean, it's its own thing. It's a reboot. So there's that. I'll give them that. Completely give them that. I guess what I'm standing it from is I am effing tired of them taking these established shows and then they're going to reboot them. And by the reboot, it basically is a brand new show with something else that was not even the show, but they just threw the characters on and called it a day. One thing that's funny though, Orko, they make Orko a robot. It is like they did the synergy thing with the gem.
Yeah.
It looked like she looked like a flippin', Eve knockoff from WALL-E. Now Orko looks like he's a robot.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Okay, so this was kind of, I mean, this is the new squad. They're not new characters though. I went down, looked at the cast. I'm like,
Aren't they?
Oh my God, they're not. They're just, okay, we'll get there.
Oh God. I don't know if I want it. Can you just brace me for it? Because I don't know if I want to hear any more.
I thought Ram Mam was a joke.
Is it true?
It's true.
Oh, you effing kidding me?
Her name is Ram Mam.
Are you serious?
I am dead serious. It's right here.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, Mom.
Judy Alice Lee is Ram Mam.
Evelyn, Anthony, Duncan, Man-at-Arms, Tila, Sorcerer. Wait, these are their voices. She does Tila, Eldris, and Sorcerer. Okay, so these are different characters. Evelyn. Well, that's cringe back. Tila, Eldris, Sorceress. Wait, so Tila and the Sorceress, same thing in this one?
Well, they were.
I know, but I'm just saying. Is that what they're doing? What they're going with? Beastman, Cronus, Trapjaw, Randor, Skeletor, Keldor, Orko, Kitty, and Young Adam.
Wait, is Kitty Cringer?
I don't know.
Ram Mam.
I thought that was a joke.
I thought it was a joke too. I saw it on Twitter. They're like, oh my God, it's going to be Ram Mam. And it's like, oh my God. And she looks like she's got goat legs.
Okay, those of you who were like, well, it could still be good. I'm sorry, Ram Mam? Seriously?
She's got a goat helmet and goat legs.
Ram Mam. Oh my God, I can't.
Okay, so
this is Big Hero 6.
It is. Is this Tila? Is Tila a black girl now?
I joked. I said, what is that? Is she Tila? I joked about that.
I thought these were all new characters.
Oh my God.
Man-at-Arms looks like Samus from Metroid.
Again, you're allowed to like this. You are allowed to watch it. It might be totally good.
Ram Man.
I have no desire to see this at all.
Is she?
I think this is just beyond ridiculous. It's a reboot, so hey, I'll give them that. Credit where credit's due. They're trying something new, a new direction. Okay, fine. I have no problem with that. Other than the fact I'm so tired of them using these old franchises, completely changing literally everything about them, and then throwing the names and a coat of paint, Ram Mam, on the characters and saying, oh look, it's He-Man now. It's
Ram Mam. Oh my God.
The memes are going to be glorious.
I
look forward to that.
Okay, so my opinion, just since recording this video, because it's like, oh, they're all new characters, right? No. This is Ram Mam, and I am pretty sure this is Tila because there's like a sorceress staff. Mm-hmm. So they race swap Tila, and Man-at-Arms looks like Samus.
Oh, but it's actually a dude.
Yeah.
It's not a woman.
So...
And although, you know, when they do the commercial too, they have, or the trailer, they have power of this, power of that, and then each person has their own power of something.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Oh, there's Orko as a robot.
I told you.
Yeah.
I am sorry. I just, no. I'm out. You can like it, and that's cool. I have zero desire to see this. The animation does look, I mean, at first I wasn't too sure. It does look really good. I'll give them that. The animation is a hell lot better than She-Ra.
It's a Ram Ma'am. Oh my God.
I saw someone posting. I thought they were kidding.
No, they're not kidding. Okay, so yeah,
Oh my God.
this is Man at Arms ish.
So now instead of actually, you know, earning the mantle for whatever reason or having that power, they just have mechanical suits that give him that power.
Apparently.
Like, he's not, you know, a real good fighter and strong and captain of the guard because he earned it. It's just because he's got a suit that gives him big arms. And she's not, like, actually, that wasn't her power that she had, you know, thick head. No, she's got a helmet and goat legs.
Goat legs. And
Mechanical
blue hair.
legs.
And blue hair.
Of course. I mean,
Okay, anyway. Like I said, I can't even get mad anymore. Just good luck with it. Let's talk about
I can't even.
Sweet Jesus on toast. What am I looking at? I mean, come on. This is my first reaction. I'm just like, I'm not even surprised anymore. Although I will say Trapjaw looks pretty badass.
Yeah, so Skeletor and
Skeletor looks okay.
I'm just like, this is like every other, you know, new Cartoon Network type thing. I mean, the animation looks good.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. Again, this is a new show.
No, not really. It's a reimagining of an old show. It's a new show with He-Man paint. It's a new show where they're slapping He-Man on it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this isn't He-Man. This is something else, and they're using the IP.
Right. It's like She-Ra. When I say it's like She-Ra, people are like, no, it's not. I'm like, yeah, it is. That's exactly what they did here, too. And and the mandates to Mattel and Netflix, knowing what they are, explains everything.
Yeah.
And, you know, good luck with that.
Again, though, here we have a picture. Who's in charge?
Mm-hmm.
Teela? I think He-Man's. I'm just gonna speculate, and this is gonna go into the mandates, right? This is what I think the deal is. The deal is you can have He-Man in the show. He can't wield his toxic masculinity, so he's gonna be like Shazam. He's gonna be played for laughs. It's like, oh, we need a big, strong meathead. Go get He-Man. Ha ha ha, dumbass. You know, go be the tank, and then let the ladies ram ma'am.
He's the one white dude, so.
And Teela, you know, yeah, because Duncan, he's like Puerto Rican or something. I don't know what's going on.
So He-Man's the one white dude, so he's obviously an idiot. I can't. I'm sorry. You can like it. Go knock yourself out.
People are like, well, we're going to give this one a chance. It looks more like Masters. You know what?
Oh, go for you. Good for you.
I was actually kind of like, well, if this is a reimagining and a sequel to, and then I saw the characters. I'm like, oh my God. Ram Ma'am, Teela, Randor, Orko's a robot. I mean, this is not He-Man. This is not Masters of the Universe.
This is something completely different.
It's something completely different. This is a totally different show wearing a He-Man suit.
But hey, if you want to like it, you want to watch it, go for it. You know, at least you like it. I'm glad somebody's happy. So, you know, knock yourself out. Have fun with it.
I'm not going to, I guess
I'm not going to talk about it probably much more unless something big comes out of it because I don't give a flying fart. I don't care. It looks nothing like this. If you took up this screenshot and you gave it to somebody and said, what show is this? He-Man is not what you're going to think of.
No, I'd be like, is this like a Power Ranger thing? What is this? Like some new kid? Yeah, it's Big Hero 6 with He-Man.
But he's in the front on this one.
So
even if you saw that, you took the H off his chest and you saw that, what would you think, He-Man?
No.
No,
it's a dude. It's a meathead in a spacesuit.
Mm-hmm.
It's Piss Junior. People in spacesuits. I was thinking Piss.
I was trying to be good.
People in super suits Junior. I'm getting.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks. Is that Hordak? I don't know.
It looks kind of like Hordak. I don't know what it is, but it looks good. I mean, it does look good.
Not bad.
It's just not He-Man, and that's cool. Doesn't have to be. We already saw the original He-Man show, but even when they did the reboot in 2002, they still tried to make it be He-Man.
Well, okay, this is interesting because Orko's a robot. This is a statue of the original Orko. Is it like Beast Wars where we have characters that have the same names, but it's actually a sequel that takes place in the far future, but they go back.
How would the Keldor still be his uncle then?
It's a different Keldor.
Yeah, this happens to be another kid named Adam, another dude named Keldor.
Sure.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Who
knows? It's possible.
I don't know. I don't know.
At least he can lift the sword when he's not He-Man too.
Yeah, is he gonna trip over it?
I don't know. Probably.
I don't know.
I just don't care.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now too. I can't even muster up enough to give a shit. The only reason we got so upset about the She-Ra reboot and Revelations is the disrespect shown to fans who weren't on board with it. Now,
the day's young.
Yeah, the day is young.
The week's young. I'm sure we're going to start getting it. If you don't like it, it's because you're insert insult here. But to those people who are like, yeah, the old He-Man show was just made to sell toys. So is this one. Yeah,
here we go. I'm sorry, this is to Netflix. I'm sorry, I'm only seeing a CGI fest that looks like any modern mobile game.
It does like a mobile game.
Where are the actual Masters of the Universe? The actual Masters of the Universe were just a set of toys. A cartoon was an adaptation designed to sell toys. This is a new adaptation.
Wait. So now they're arguing that it's okay because the original was made to sell toys. This is an adaptation of that.
Yeah.
You know what? Would you just, Alexander Aaron, just sit and spin. I'm sorry.
Can't wait for people to whine and complain that this is woke garbage too. Revelation was fine. The title character wasn't even the main character. The main draw to the show was He-Man, and they made it out to seem like it's... That's the thing. That's where we got angry, because that was definitely a bait and switch. There is no bait and switch on this. This is a complete top-to-bottom reimagining with Ram Mam and race-swapped characters, and it's in space, and Orko's a robot. I mean, at this point, it's not even Masters of the Universe, but whatever.
I think it's funny. Just to get into trending, it only takes like 3,500 tweets.
That's pretty sad.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you can pay for trending, too. But, it's just, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
And that's the thing. Everybody's like, well, it looks better than Revelation. Okay, wait, if that's your...
bar is low.
I'm like, if that's your go-to, well, it's not as bad as Revelation, then that's just sad.
Well, this is exactly it. The last one was for old nostalgic fans. This is a reboot.
Yeah, which is fine. Like the new She-Ra, exactly.
That's exactly what this is.
Let's just make sure that we don't make the mistakes of the past. And if people don't like it, and they say, I don't like this, then we don't have all these people, which is already starting, but we don't have the media and Mattel and Hasbro, or Mattel and Netflix, come after fans and be like, it's because you're a shitty person, as long as we don't go there.
Yeah, She-Ra fans were all ready for it. It's a bold new vision. I especially like Skeletor's new looks. I hope this has a similar success to She-Ra. Similar success. Pfft, that's rich. At least this one looks more fun.
But they are very, very similar in idea.
Yeah, it is. It's top to bottom reimagining. It could, if you just took the character names out of it, it could be a completely different show.
Then just make a completely different show.
That's too hard. They have that IP they have to protect. You have to use it or lose it, or you lose your trademark. That's actually part of the motivation.
That's true.
For why they reboot this stuff all the time.
Hey, you know what? But they had the other show too. So you know what? If you like it, you like it. That's cool. If you think it looks good, that's cool.
Ram Mam.
I know. Hey, I don't want to hear it.
That's her actual name.
I've been saying I didn't like it since I saw it. You were trying to be like, and telling me poo-poo and me until you saw Ram Mam.
I wasn't.
And
I was trying to be, because the animation does look good. I was trying to be somewhat.
Well, the animation looked good in Revelation too. That's only, you can make a comic or any show and have it the prettiest damn thing you've ever seen. But if the story sucks, nobody cares. That's just the end of the day. I know you get mad about that because you're always with the artist and I did the writing stuff and you worked with the writers. But at the end of the day, the writing is what sells something.
Yeah, I know. I guess my thing is like, I've run out of anger.
Like, you sound like that. You keep saying that, but you don't sound like that.
I'm trying to convince myself that I'm not angry.
I'm not angry. I'm just like, I don't say disappointed because I don't have any expectations. So there's not, you can't even be disappointed. You're just like, this is, non-surprise.
That's where we're at with things. Like, it's like,
shocker.
Seriously, Star Wars, they could be like, oh, hey, Lucasfilm just announced that Luke Skywalker is now a black lesbian in a wheelchair. That's canon. And I'd be like, yeah, because of course it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is what it is.
It's like, what are you supposed to do?
He even reminds me of somebody else, another character, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. I can't remember. But there's something I've seen before he reminds me of. It does go with the Troll Hunters, I guess. So maybe that's
I keep thinking like Megamind with Brad Pitt's character.
Maybe. I don't know. It's just,
he's like a meathead.
People, so.
He's like a meathead character.
I
think they're gonna, Because they have kind of bumbling around like, whoa, I'm real big and I'm real strong now. Yeah, I mean, at least He-Man's in it.
Well, then they go like Avatar, like master of
that's what
this and master of that and
that's
master
what got
of
me.
whatever and master of I am the master of I don't give a shit.
Yeah, they have like a He-Man Sentai force here, and they're masters, and they all have the power. They all have the power, which is I'm still convinced they're going to do that in Revelation. That everybody's going to have the power. So everybody's
honestly,
special.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I already knew the show wasn't one I was going to watch.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not a big deal. Other than the fact that I was like, oh, what the fuck? Of course it is. But, knock yourself out.
Yeah,
if you like it, cool. Have fun.
This is where
I hope you have fun.
They all have the power. Everybody's got the power.
So if you like it, that's cool.
I don't. It's for kids.
I'm not spending my money on it.
No.
I will, however, Mattel, where are my dang big dolls that you teased? I did all the hashtags. I had a bunch of other people do the hashtags. We want Mattel, we want more She-Ra and all that. Where are they? Because I'll give you my money for that. I mean, $100 each? Yeah, sure. Hell, here, have my money. I'll buy those. All day long. And if it's classic She-Ra, classic He-Man, I'll buy those. But no desire for this. So I'm not going to spend money on that. Sorry.
So there it is. Another He-Man. So we're never going to get old school He-Man and She-Ra again. I don't think we're ever going to get them in any form. And I wonder if this has something to do with the movie being canceled. I wonder if this is actually coming from Mattel and Netflix and
being canceled because the guy went to Shazam. That's what happened at Noah Centennial.
Oh, yeah, but they could have got another He-Man.
I know.
Yeah. But the thing is I have to wonder if there isn't something at Mattel and or Netflix that's like, we can't do 80s He-Man.
You know that
can't
for
do 80s
Netflix.
He-Man again.
Netflix has mandates in place against, basically straight white dudes. Toxic masculinity. We have to have diversity. We have to have women. If you read these mandates that they keep putting out for these studios, it's all women and minorities. Which is fine. I have no problem for diversity, but then make shows that are showcasing these people organically and not just because you just called them Ram Ma'am. Ram Ma'am. You can't tell me that wasn't intentional just to be like.
It's Ram Ma'am.
I know. I mean, not smart. You're gonna get so made fun of at this point.
It's a freaking meme. So wait, you wanna go there with Ram Ma'am after the GameStop meme?
Mm-hmm. How insulting is that?
I'm just saying, for being really progressive. All the backlash, everybody making fun of this trans person. You want to go there? You really want to go there? Okay, good luck with that.
Knock yourself out.
Good luck with that.
I just wanted to point out, I went to look at it, and it's split up. It's almost a split and down the middle, upvotes to downvotes. Upvotes having a slightly larger lead, but overall, people don't seem to really care.
It's only 65,000 views.
Right. And there's not many people clicking either way. I just think people don't care anymore. And again, that's worse than hating it or loving it.
Yeah, God, I don't know.
Have fun with that, Netflix.
Have fun with it. Yeah, Mattel, have fun with it. We're going to wrap it up.
Yep, kisses.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.